Folks, we got a good one today. Oh my God. Harry and Meghan. Meghan Markle, Prince Harry. Another expert came forward. I think they're going to lose their shirt. I don't think they understand how deep state puppet elite cabals work, but we're going to get into that. We're going to break down. Also, we have some really good takedown videos, rather, of Meghan Markle's new oh my God, I'm having confessions of marrying a broken man. That's one of my it's not really, it's kind of well known. What is it, well known, or is it a 6 on one hand, 10 on another? I don't know what. I'm not math. Okay, please, let's just get into it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, you gotta know how to phone it. Macaroni, mashed potato, do the alligator. Put your hands on your hips, yeah. Let the backbone slip. Do the Y2C. Like me and Lucy.
Bruh.
Oh. Na 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 na. Somebody help me. Na 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 na. Wow. Shake that. Oh yeah. Get it.
Bruh.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's it, H. Oh, you breaking it down now, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
How dare you!
One more time. Wow. You guys feel alright, huh? Feeling pretty good? Alright, here we go.
Bruh.
Come on, y'all, let's say it.
Oh my God, I can't.
Just swallowed a fucking mouthful of bandages.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, right. What's going on, everybody? Folks, how you doing? How you feeling? How you doing over there? What's going on with you over there? Folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the show, baby. Don't forget, comment. Oh my God. Like. Yes. Subscribe. That's the one. Oh, and don't forget, you silly bitch. Hit your notification bell, okay? Oh my God. And, oh, please, by no means do this, because it'll really piss me off. Listen, this son of a bitch. Oh my God, he's so mean to me. He's got a Patreon account, and it's so funny. I signed up once, I'll be honest. Or twice. No, 3 times. I think I have a permanent membership. Anyways, this guy makes so much fun of me, and he has this whole voice he does of me, and I can't, I kind of like it, but it's not the point. Go check it out. Just, you know what? I say do something nice for yourself. I say that every hour, so you should at least say that once, and go to it. Sign up for free. Have some fun. You know what I mean? Put a corn in the cob, put an entire stalk of corn in your microwave, and then just go to town. Listen, folks, let's get into this, all right? Are we done with this hot take? It's been 3 years, please. Seriously? Every time I go on YouTube and shit, I'm doing some stuff, research or whatever, there's 5,000 videos. Oh, today's the day. Oh boy, Netflix had another meeting. Netflix, keep this in mind, the #1 streaming service. Can I do a little math for you guys, please? I've done this in a previous video, but let me just straighten people out a little bit if you're unclear. Oh, let me just say this. Not that you would be unclear. My audience, not my audience, but you guys that listen, okay, are the funny. Your guys' comments are so funny. You're so smart. You're so witty. I would literally have carpal tunnel. My arm would be in. I wouldn't be able to make videos because my arm would be in a cat. They'd be like, "What the hell did you do?" I mean, like, I answered a bunch of. I'd call into work and they'd be like, "What? What do you mean you're not coming into that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm responding to comments." They're like, "I beg your pardon." Yeah, I'm responding to comments, and I blew out my entire hand. They're like, well, you better learn how to type with your feet. Listen, let's get into this. This boring-ass, old, stupid hot take, it's enough already, folks. Let me get to this. Harry and Meghan's Netflix divorce deal. Bosses want to keep ties with Sussex for ratings winner in case they split up, but won't be renewing their $100 million contract, TV expert claims. First of all, how in the hell do you get a job as a TV expert? What's that interview like? You like TV? Yeah? You know how to sit on a couch? Yeah, are you pretty good at it? That's the question. Well, you know, I'm pretty good. I think I'm good. All right, here's the real kicker. Can you change channels with both hands? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good. I think I can handle that. All right, let me ask you another question. Can you stay awake when you're on the couch watching the tube? I mean, most of the time, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're out of here. Sorry. Next contestant, next candidate, please. Not gonna be hiring you today, there, buddy. Please, listen to this. This journalist and screenwriter, not making any money, okay? Or maybe she is, but she's busy doing this. Nobody's ever heard of this person, by the way, or this stupid podcast until they drop Meghan's name. Here we go. Has said, or I'm sure there's somebody that's going to say, she's one of the greatest screenwriters that's ever lived in her life. Marina Hyde has said other streamers may also fight to work with the couple to keep a vague hand in one day if Meghan and Harry split up. Wow, that is brilliant. So you're telling me, let's say they didn't have a contract and let's say they got divorced. You mean people would come out of the woodwork and offer them deals to talk about it on a television show? Holy shit, detective. I don't know how you solve that case. I don't know. Jeez Louise, you're in the wrong business, screenwriter. Marina Hyde. I would change my first name to Seek and put my middle name as In, and I would say Seek and Hyde. That would be my name. What a dope. The reality is that a lot of people are hanging around in case there's a divorce. Really? Okay, let me ask you something, folks. Do some math. Okay, let me just show you some figures real quick, okay? I've talked about this previously, but I don't think people understand the patheticness and how cheap Netflix has these two dopes, okay, and how they've already paid for themselves tenfold, but nobody seems to get this rattles through their brain. Plus, they don't understand how elites work, how all these relationships work. You think Prince Harry is he is going and giving speeches at the Clinton Foundation? Because he's so magnanimous and he's so intelligent. He spills out the same 8 sentences everywhere he goes. He just, put it to you this way, before her stupid cooking show dropped, which was on Tuesday the 4th, the Friday before, he was at a summit talking to other business leaders for 45 minutes or an hour. It's like listening to a mentally challenged individual pontificate like they're smart. It's like watching somebody pretend they know what they're talking about. There's no pushback. Do you think H would be anywhere talking to anybody if his last name wasn't exactly what it is and he didn't have a title? Stop it, folks. Stop it. Listen to this. By the way, Sheisty's, her stupid show, it's already making money. Listen to this. The reality, amid dreadful reviews, by the way, they don't care what you think. They don't care what you and I think. You and I and everybody else thinks it's bad. Let me show you a quote. This is Ted Sarandos, the CEO. By the way, he's not an owner. He's a CEO. Okay, there's a big difference. The documentary we did on them is still one of our most watched documentaries. As a matter of fact, it is, of all time, on Netflix, and huge, particularly in the UK, where the people just devour everything about them. You may love them or hate them, but you're watching. I said this once, I'll say it again. It's an attention economy. They're getting attention. You know how many eyeballs are on this? You know how many people talked about this? You know how much attention this brought? Let me just give you some quick numbers, okay? Let me just do this for you real quick. Netflix is the biggest streamer that there is, second by Disney, and Disney's combined with Hulu and now Discovery, I believe. Profit per year, okay? They make like 39 billion or 40 billion or whatever, but their profit is 5.5 to 6 billion per year, okay? They spend $17 billion on creatives. They just put out a movie that came out yesterday with Millie Bobby Brown, Woody Harrelson, Chris Pratt, and all this other stuff. It was the most expensive blockbuster that they've done to date. Was $320 million. Their average blockbuster movie, that's where they have one or two, big names in Hollywood. They spend $200 million. Even hypothetically, if this 5-year magical $100 million contract is that nobody's ever seen and nobody actually really knows the whole details of, nobody. If you do know it, I double dog dare you to put you can't link it because God knows where the link's going to go. Put the name of the article, the title of the article, the publication, and the date it was published that show the details of this contract, because they made it up, folks. Nobody knows what it is, okay? Netflix, for a blockbuster movie, okay, that's with some couple different actors, whatever, spends $200 million. $200 million on a shitball movie. A shitball movie. They spend $30 million. If hypothetically, on this contract that nobody knows, it's a unicorn because nobody's ever seen it, okay? I mean, I've seen a unicorn, but I don't want to brag. Even if they did give them $100 million, their first documentary already paid for it 10 times over. All the publicity that they get has already 10 times got their money back, okay? Nobody has given them publicity like these two yahoos, okay? They have royals on the payroll, all right? Does it look like they're pushing real hard? Does it look like anything? Here's another kicker. Every time they do something, it's never gonna happen again. Think about this. Has Netflix ever partnered in selling products with another person on Netflix? No. Why did they do it? Think about this. Her cooking show was shot last year. It was already in the can. Before it even came out, they started shooting more episodes when they were at the wildfire. They were at the wildfire on the 10th. On the 13th, Netflix donates $10 million or $13 or $12 million to the wildfire fund. Okay? Now, let me do you this, okay? So, if they spend $200 million on a blockbuster to get some actors, they got alleged rhinos, okay, royal in name only, to do a 6-part biggest documentary they've ever had for, let's just say it was $100 million. Let's just say they give them $100 million just for that. It would have been well worth it. A lot of their blockbusters don't even reach the numbers that documentary did, okay? So if they wanted to get rid of them, they're going to get rid of them. The point is, they are now in cahoots. They have the rest of her stupid cooking show is coming out, but this is where it gets really good, folks, okay? This is where it gets really good. Shiesty over here, this is out of Women's Wear Daily. Meghan Markle's Netflix show generates $10 million in media exposure as ever. Loro Piana earns $1 million with her high new look. Now let's get down here to some numbers, okay? MIV stands for Media Impact Value, okay? So it's a metric that assigns an actual monetary value to marketing strategies across print and online social media to calculate a return on investment, okay? So listen to this. In one episode, the wife of Prince Harry, that's great, they call her the wife, the other one's wife, embraced high-low dressing in Loro Piana sweater, which retails for around $1,300, paired with pleated pants. Pleated. I feel like I'm on the Drew Carrymore show. Listen, Meghan, I would love to know where you got the paired with your pleated pants. Please tell me. Courtesy of Zara. The Spanish fast fashion retailer also profited from the show's exposure, earning almost $1 million, $973,000. Okay, now we get down here. Another episode with Love Meghan, the Duchess wore a cashmere boyfriend sweater by Jenni Kayne, earning a brand $497,000. And here, one of her go-to brands, a dress from Emilia Wickstead, which earned $362,000, was collected between March 4th and 11th. So we're talking this dumb show that everybody's making fun of, and it's ridiculous. It's not made for us. It's made for rich people. And that's the market. Rich people that have money. Somebody that spends $1,300 on a sweater has got the money to blow on that. And think about this. If you don't think that there's hands, if there's all kinds of other intertwine or intercommingling of all of this, product placement folks. This doesn't even count. How many times did she talk about the dishware that she was using? By the way, I haven't even seen the whole show. I'm just talking about the little clips that I showed you guys already. Oh, this kind of pot is this. This is this. What are you wearing? Blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. And it just keeps going on from there. And then you've got Numbnuts with her products coming out, which Netflix is also going to help push. Okay? Folks, I'm telling you, it's elites making money. They've got connections. Okay? The governor of California, who is one of the most simple-minded morons ever, with all the nonsense going on in the world, decides now is a good time. The place is in ashes and crime rampant, homeless rampant, money wasted left and right. Decides now would be a good time to start a podcast. These people are not thinking like you and I think. These are global elites. He cleaned up Los Angeles because Xi Jinping was coming in, okay? He's playing basketball with some, I don't know, some kids with, while he's in China, making him another ass of himself. He and her are buddies. He defends her at his own press conference because they were late with a $200 check. Think about it, folks. You know who owns a big portion of Netflix? Institutional investors. You know who the top 3 are? I'll give you a wild guess. You ready? You ready to start guessing? Here we go. You ready? I'm going to give you the first one. Okay? It's Vanguard. Now I'm going to give you the second one. Rhymes with what's rolling around in H's head, BlackRock. And then the third one is State Street. The 3 biggest 2 institutional investors own a huge portion, almost a total of what would this be at? There's 15, that would be 16, that would be 19, almost 20% of the business. Isn't that interesting? What a coinky-dink. And guess who they're all involved with? The WEF. Wow. You think Hillary Clinton shows up to your house, your cottage, to have a little chit-chat with you? You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Oh, please. Oh, yeah, I remember that day. Hillary said we had a real shit box. You know what else happened is Oprah showed up, Harpo. And she said we had a real shit box too. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. They said, you need to let me get that Hillary voice. You need to come to America. Yeah. Tell them you love hot sauce. Tell them you walk around with hot sauce in your purse. Folks, let's get real here. Now let me show you this. Now check this out. This is our girl Mindy, who I've now, after the other video that I did the other night, I have a different opinion of, okay? But this is on The View, right? Who watches The View? Who's the target demo of The View? Let's see how The View feels.
Don't forget how much you're behind the scenes because you're producing so much. It's amazing. But I was also excited to see you on the screen. You were on Meghan Markle show with Love Meghan. What was that experience like?
You know, I had a great time. I noticed that whenever I do anything related to Meghan, it becomes like
big news.
Big news. Big news. And selfishly,
but you guys
I'm
were
like,
just making cute little...
We were making sandwiches. And, then they'll push in on my face on TikTok and they'll be like, look at how this emotion you felt. And I honestly didn't even remember it because we shot it like 9 months ago. I loved my time with Meghan.
Let me say this. She's on this show promoting the #1 show actually on Netflix. And yet they're still asking her about that.
I'm also like, let her promote her show. I'm here to talk about running.
Yes, of course.
It was great, and it's really fascinating seeing how the reaction.
It's a beautiful. People love beautifully.
People love to talk.
And by the way, it's a beautifully made show. It's aspirational, and I loved it, and I loved you in it. But
I loved it, and I loved you in it.
I applauded that.
Fuck off.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.